Hey guys, David here with T&D Sports Cards. Welcome to a brand new video. In this installment, we are going to take a look back at 1980 and open a couple packs of the Topps issued 1980 basketball cards. I mean, they were the only regular issued cards from that year. It is, I guess the word unique is kind of overused for a lot of things, but I don't recall any other sets that kind of use this style, use this format where you have three cards in one, much like the Scott May, Larry Bird, and Jack Sigma card we have on display here. There is one rather enormous card that is highly sought after in this set, and that is the rookie card of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. They share the card with Julius Erving. There are several versions of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson cards that would be fun to find too. I mean, obviously that one big one would be just incredible if we were able to pull it. But there's a lot of Hall of Famers we could find in here. And I think these are just cool cards. It's a very cool and, as I said, overused word, but it is really a unique set. So with that, let's open these and see what we can find. And they come with a kind of a fun-looking team poster in the middle of these packs too. And there's our Shattered Gum, which actually doesn't really look terrible, but I'll pass since it's 40 plus years old. All right, so we will start with Ray Williams, John Lucas, and Dave Twardzik. And this is the backs of these, obviously. And there seem to be a lot of different versions. Like the John Lucas here is the assist leader card, and I'm sure he has another one that's probably just a regular team card or a regular player card that highlights the statistics from the previous season plus the totals for their career. And John Lucas was a very good player. He did run into some substance abuse issues in the early 80s, which kind of paused his career, but he had a nice little resurgence in the mid to late 80s. And he went on to be a coach as well. And Ray Williams was a solid player for the Knicks for a number of years. Dave Twardzik, I remember more just kind of bouncing around a bit. Don't remember too much about how productive he was. All right, so our next one here is of Scott Wedman, Bill Cartwright, and John Drew. Three very good players. Bill Cartwright, towards the latter part of his career, won 3 titles with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and the Bulls. It was a good move for him. It was a good trade. It was Cartwright for Charles Oakley, if I remember correctly. I think it was just a 1-for-1 deal. And Oakley obviously gave the Knicks a lot of credibility, but they did not win a championship. And Scott Wedman won at least 2 championships, 1 or 2 championships with the Celtics. Again, towards the latter part of his career. John Drew was a solid player. This is a cool card. This next one here. Maurice Cheeks, of course, superb point guard for the Sixers, helped them finally get to their first title in '83 with Julius Erving nearing the back end of his career. And we have Hall of Famer George Gervin, along with Jim Jones of the Lakers. And this is that's an all-star card of George Gervin, the Iceman, who had an incredible career. Our next card here has has Tiny Archibald, Elvin Hayes. So we got 2 Hall of Famers on this one. And again, the Nate Archibald is an assist leader card. So he, I'm sure, has at least one other card in this set as well. So now we're going to come up to our team card. And we have the Phoenix Suns with John McLeod right in the middle there as their head coach. Along with Larry Nance, I believe that. Is that Larry Nance flanked to his... well, as we look at it, to his right, it would be to his left. You got Alvin Adams in the background there. That's another one that I recognize. I'm not sure if that's Larry Nance. It could be. Here we have a Moses Malone along with Mike, who really was more well known as Michael Cooper, along with the Bucks George Johnson. This card is a little, that's all right. And that's a rebounding leader card of Moses Malone. And we have Don Ford, Marcus Johnson, and Bob McAdoo. Bob McAdoo is in the Hall of Fame. Our next one is Dan Roundfield, Lloyd Free, who was probably more well-known as World B. Free. And then we have David Greenwood, who moved around a bit in his career too. I know at one point he played for the Spurs for a little while. Dan Roundfield played for a lot of different teams. The thing I remember about him is that he had like a white speck right in the middle of his hair. And this last one here is of Phil Hubbard, Robert Parrish, and Tom Burleson. And this is Robert Parrish right before he went on to the Celtics. Red Auerbach was a really smart guy, to say the least. The trade that he made. I believe the story went that he convinced Golden State that he was going to draft... I'm drawing a blank on who the center was, but he convinced them to trade the pick, and the pick turned into Kevin McHale. And they got Robert Parrish, too, in that trade. I don't know, the name is escaping me right now. He was a center that played for Golden State. Joe Barry Carroll, sorry. I was had a bit of a brain freeze there. All right, so that is our first back there. We didn't find any Magic or Larry Bird cards. And we have a repeat card behind this one. This is Tom Lagarde, Billy Paltz, and Bob Lanier, who I think was famous for having a size 22 shoe, if I remember correctly. And this card we just saw of Michael Cooper, Moses Malone, and George Johnson. So we got 2 of those. We have a Phil Ford, Reggie Theus, and John Williamson. Our next one is of Kent Benson, John Shoemate, and Hall of Famer Paul Westphal, who went on to be a coach for a long time for the Phoenix Suns. And what do we have here? We have a Hawks poster. And that is Dan Roundfield, number 32 to the on the left side. And this is when Hubie Brown was the Hawks coach before he became the Knicks coach. Just gonna turn these around. And we have Marcus Johnson again, along with Bob McAdoo, and it's Elvin Hayes. Okay, a slam dunk card of Elvin Hayes. And we have Josie Merriweather, Kermit Washington, and Henry Bibby. And his son Mike Bibby actually had a pretty decent career in the NBA as well. And we have Roger Fegley, Quinn Buckner, Brad Holland. And our last card is of Rick Roby, Chris Ford, and Joe Hassett. So we didn't really find any really huge ones. I think this one was probably my favorite. Yeah, this one I think was my favorite. I mean, I was a big George Gervin fan. I'm hoping to find his rookie card at some point. You know, we'll do some more packs of the 74. Maybe we'll find one in there. That would be nice. All right, so yeah, nothing too earth-shattering with these, but these are fun. It's a very cool set to look at, and I was excited to open these. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed going through them, always going back in the past, seeing the old players. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And we will see you, yeah, I guess Thursday with our next new video. So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.